Hello and welcome, my beautiful Leos. Brenda here from Brenda Tarot Readings with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of April the 3rd to the 9th, 2023. So we have the beginning, the middle, and the end of the week, past, present, future energy, and these are your 9 cards. I will be clarifying them as well, and you will be getting a download from Spirit and Source with my personal oracle deck. 2 energy cards to start us off. So let's see what we have here. In the beginning, you have higher power. Don't be afraid to tap into your inner self, your higher self. Go within this particular week, possibly for the answers you're seeking. This is conscientious contact with a higher power, and it's the presence of the divine source, the powers that be that you lean into. All things committing possibly to a partnership together in a spirit. So don't be afraid to take yourself there. What is the highest good for you? How can you serve? How can you go out there and find the prosperity you want? You know, sometimes your work just flows through you and ideas come rushing in and inspiration bubbles up from a wellspring you didn't even know you could access. And when you enter agreements, begin projects, and negotiate deals with Spirit as your partner, you will always succeed. So let your higher self lead this week, okay? Think spiritually this week. Okay, coming in with your next energy card, you got rescue. This is quite interesting, isn't it? This is all about knowing that you're always safe and secure and free to be yourself. You know, asking for help isn't easy for many successful people. However, that's what you need to do now as you expand your life. Okay, so this is important that you're not too proud to ask people for help, and you find yourself troubled maybe, and now you'll be able to expect help with whatever issues at hand. You need only to ask and assistance will come your way. So reach out. And often we can expect that support, as I had said here, from Spirit. Okay, you know, we always get support from Spirit, one way or the other. And you've heard the old saying, unanswered prayers can be a blessing. So remember that. The most important support you're going to expect is from Spirit. So get into a right relationship with them. Okay, with your angels, your divine, the Spirit, the power that you lean into. Okay, there's no need to fear. Safety is a place within, and you're going to feel safe and secure here this week. And that means from anxiety, that means from trouble, that means from situations that challenge you this week. Now, starting off in your center position, wait a minute, we want to do our download. And these are my cards, 78 oracle cards that I have designed myself, but I sat and meditated and took counsel from the divine, from Spirit, stepping in, and they downloaded the messages I needed to print on them. What did you get? What you nurture, you will grow. Beautiful. So this week is going to be about putting your effort into your goals, putting your effort into something you're passionate about, what it is that you need to really focus on this week in order to move forward and see these things come to fruition. Now, they're saying the word completion. Something will be completed if you've been pushing yourself trying to get something done by a deadline. Whatever it is, you're going to see that it will be completed. But know that the only way you're going to get this done is if you apply the energy. So what you nurture will grow. So plant those seeds, my beautiful Leos, towards your goals, and you will see how things transpire. Now, in the center position, it doesn't get any better than this. This is the Sun card. And you've heard me say this before. I have always looked at the sun, but you also have the moon coming in too. So there's going to be some transformation, some transition, things happening in cycles this week. And you may have to do your research and in order to nurture your goal to see it grow. But the sun says in the center position here, yes, you're going to see freedom and fun and success coming into you. Often I see this card as rebirth, a new birth, going forward into a new journey here, not being afraid to go out after your goals, after what it is you truly want in your life at this time. Feel free. You're going to feel liberated now to go after these things that you want, that is going to bring you happiness. Now, this card also depicts a baby sitting on a horse. This could be the announcement of a new birth, a child coming into the family, or perhaps someone you know that is pregnant and has conceived and will be starting on this new journey of raising a child. Now, this is all about vitality and having confidence, and it's a card of good luck. So I love it. Now, with that, with the clarification with that, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. Now, we talked about here what you nurture, you will see grow. And this is about you being active, going out there and putting out your feelers, putting out ideas, putting out proposals, and perhaps putting out ideas. You could be filling out paperwork. You could be now, let's take 9 and 1. That's an 8. 8 is a power number. It's a master number. It often has to do with money. So this is to do with money. You may have put out a proposal here and you're waiting to see, am I going to get the raise? Am I going to get that new job title? Am I going to get that interview? I filed those papers. Am I going to get a rebate from income tax, a refund? I crossed my T's and dotted my I's perhaps on some sort of legal forms and applications and or documents that are notarized, and I'm waiting to hear. Don't worry. You've done everything that you could possibly do. The sun's telling you that you're going to see the sunshine and you're going to get what it is you were going after. So coming in your first row, as I said, at the beginning of the week, or possibly past tense energy, this is the Hangman. And the Hangman is, feeling as though you're kind of locked in a place. You might be waiting for this to come in, something that you're waiting on, and you just feel like you're feeling trapped and confined right now. You're not. This is a card that says, you're going to heal through something. You're thinking about what you need to give up in order to get something. This is kind of like that card that I say, push-pull energy. The Hangman sits there and hangs there, but he's thinking about what it is he's going to do. And often he has to say, well, I guess I'm going to have to compromise. I'm going to have to give this up, sacrifice this in order to get that. You're going to hit the ground running once you see the light and once you get all the information that you need. But it's a card of waiting and, feeling as though, is it going to happen? You feel this sort of disappointment as you're sitting there in this pause, stillness. But it gives you time to look at things from a different perspective. So don't be afraid to do that. Now, coming in with the Hangman, you've got the beautiful Four of Cups. And I say beautiful because, this again makes you feel as though you're sitting there. It's beautiful because you've got opportunities and options here to, sorry about that. You've got opportunities here to look at differences and new things coming in, doors of opportunity. Often this Four of Cups refers to feeling like you're missing out on an opportunity and you're thinking, oh, it's not going to work out, it's never going to come, and you get up in your head. So this is about you keeping yourself active, being open-minded, keeping your eyes open, your nose to the ground, and continuing to do the research so that you're looking at all possibilities here. And as I said, what do you need to sacrifice and give up in order to get something you really want? Because the divine is reaching out to give him this extra cup, and they're saying to him, open your eyes, wake up, step out of your way, we're here. You just need to look at the opportunities that are presenting themselves. Beautiful. Coming in next is the beautiful Nine of Cups. So this is wishes fulfilled, fulfillment, success, knowing that your blood, sweat, and tears and the efforts that you've invested into some particular situation, you're going to see come pay off, okay, in big rewards. So this is about your wishes coming true and being able now to visualize light at the end of the tunnel and your dreams coming into fruition. We always think of the Nine of Cups as a beautiful card of happiness and cheerfulness and positivity and optimism. So stand high, hold your head high, stand in your power of self-esteem. This is your time to know that things are going to come up aces for you. As I say, things are going to be beginning to turn over and change for the better. Coming in with that, you had concerns. So with the Five of Cups, you tended to fall back, and sometimes we all are guilty of this and subject to this energy, falling back and thinking about our past. And trust me, I've been doing a lot of that this week myself, with some reflection about my channel and how I need to improve it and how I need to generate attention to it to get traffic to it. So I hear you, but it doesn't do us any good unless we think back of the times that were good times and what was successful at that time and how we can apply that to the time now. So I do think, though, if these are sad times that you're delving in, don't dwell on it because it will grow on you. Let it go. Think positive because the universe is saying, hold your head high, my beautiful Leos. Know that you have this ability to be the king of the king of the jungle and go after what you want. Let that roar of triumph ring out throughout all the jungle here. You have cups yet to fill coming in. And also, this is the card that says worry never solved anything. Now, coming in next, you've got that beautiful planning card. You've got that Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is all about planting your seeds to go after what you want and putting the investment in, as I had said here, because this is the second time this has come up. It was crossing over the Sun, which was a good card, the best card, and to get the Nine of Cups beside it, and then we're coming into the Wheel of Fortune. Crossing over the center of this reading is very, very profound and epic. So know, Leo, that you have the ability here. Just be patient. You're waiting to hear about something, whatever it is you've done. You're waiting to hear how they received it, how they're going to react to it, how things are going to fall into line. Know that you've done everything, and it is unnecessary worry. Coming in with that, it was a struggle. You've got the Seven of Wands, and that means you're fighting a hard battle here, or you did fight a hard battle. But this is the Wounded Warrior. I call this card that because it's a card that says never giving up, continuing to push through, going through all the struggles and all the work that you had to apply to something, even at the most challenging times. As long as you don't give up, that's when you're going to see your success coming forth. In the center position, possibly the middle of the week or the energy you're feeling now, you've got that Ten of Wands. So yes, you're letting the burdens go. This is the end of those hard times. This is, the struggles that you reflect back on, that you felt you were pushing and carrying the burdens of the world on your shoulders and doing everything on your own. You finally got through it. You pushed through it, and only because of your own due diligence and determination do you pull this off. So let it go now. You're able to move forward. Tens are completion. Tens mean you've done it. You've completed it. But what you're taking away from this card is the message that you've learned something. Okay, you've learned from this experience. What are those changes you're going to make now so you don't have to feel this burden anymore? Well, you're going to let go of it, or you're going to allocate some of this work to other people, or you're not going to take on more than you can chew. Coming in with that card, what have you got? You've got success, victory, yeah. Ace of Swords, struggles are over. You fought a hard battle, but now you're going to see victory coming in. Great ideas of inspiration show up. You see the truth, clarity, and access to see light at the end of the tunnel now. This is about letting go of any unnecessary worry, but also any confusion that you've had will disappear. You had a hard fight here, and that's what this card is saying, but you come out ahead of the game from the lessons you've learned. Now, you've got the Death card. Yeah, definitely something's ended. New beginnings, having the vision to look at your future with promise and optimism. This is a card of transformation, going through those changes, from leaving from one situation to another. And sometimes change is difficult. Sometimes change is daunting. Sometimes change has us concerned and can cause us stress and anxiety. However, you need to hold your head high. The door that you're closing, you don't have to go back there anymore. You've done it. You've completed it. You're moving on. Now, it could be something as simple as a job contract, a project you finished, or it could be the end of a relationship. It can be the end of a romance. It can be an end of a phase in your life that you were dealing with, and it's over. So this is the end, and you're now able to release things and go after what you want. So endings bring beautiful new beginnings. Okay, coming in with that, you have the Four of Swords. Now, it's interesting because the card 13 is the Death card. 3 and 1 is 4. And you now are stepping back. It's time for you to rest up. It's time for you to take a time out. And yes, you can reflect on what you've accomplished with pride. Hold your head high. Whatever's happened in the past is over. You're able now to go after this brand new opening of opportunities. This is a time out, removing yourself from the chaos and knowing that you're safe to do that. Also, this is a card that says you could be experiencing insomnia. Make sure you're doing what you need to do to make your space that you sleep very comfortable and serene and peaceful. Coming in at the end of the week, you've got the Knight of Pentacles, and this could possibly be future energy coming towards you. This is beautiful. This is, taking your time, being very careful to be accurate and articulate when you're planning anything, not rushing in, not doing things chaotically or in a big hurry. This is about patience and perseverance here. You may be going to receive actually some unexpected resources and sources of money or income that could be coming in, because this is a Pentacles, which often refers to career and our money. But you're going to be patient here while you're waiting, and know that your hard work is going to pay off here when it comes to this. Okay, so don't go rushing into anything too quickly. Now, you've got the Knight of Cups coming in with the Knight of Pentacles, and this is someone who is coming in almost, they come in suddenly and almost sweep you off your feet and knock you over with such excitement and happiness and fulfillment. And often it can be time, effort, support, and maybe this is your knight in shining armor coming in to bring you love and affection. So for some of you, it could be that. However, this person comes in compassionately. They come with a gift. He holds his chalice here. They all come with a gift. I mean, the knight is carrying the pentacle, in the pentacle suit, and the Knight of Cups is carrying a cup here. Wants you to join and drink from the same cup and share each other's ideas and dreams and goals here. So you've got two knights here. One that says slow down, especially if it's a new love affair or a new love in your life. Don't rush into it. Beautiful things deserve the time you take on them. Now, you've got the world, the Wheel of Fortune. Call it the world because it looks like the universe is holding the world. It is the Wheel of Fortune, and that is the good luck card. And it crossed over the Nine of Cups. It crossed over the Sun. Yes. So here we are. Coming in toward you is good luck, good karma, good energy coming in. This is a card that says it's going to be beautiful. You've done one cycle. Now you're moving on to the next cycle. You could be planning a trip. You could be planning something brand new in your life that's going to really excite you and ignite your creativity juices going and flowing. So this is the card that says don't be afraid to toss your dice into the ring and dream big. Coming in with that is the Ten of Wands again. We had the Ten of, where were we here? We had the Ten of Wands prior to this in the center position. So this is definitely the end of something that you struggled for. This is confirmation, double confirmation, saying that now you're going to see good luck coming in. You worked hard to get here, and it was a major uphill struggle. Now the moon, remember I talked about the moon when I said we had the sun in the center position. The moon is indicative of the sign Pisces. However, it is one of the planets. We call it what we want, the sun and the moon. We can call a planet if we want. It is that beautiful beacon of light in the sky that is guiding you. Okay, and it's always darkest before the dawn, which means you need to get the information that you're lacking. The dog learns, and the wolf he experiences. And so this is how they function. Dog goes on what he's learned, and wolf goes on the energy of intuition, what he's learned. So this is about trusting your intuition, knowing you have everything in your database, your book of knowledge, the experiences to go after your goals here. This could be also the revealing something in the background, could be a secret or some information that perhaps you didn't know and you needed to know. So it's all about that. The pathway right now may not look clear, but if you find the information that you want, you're going to be able to go forward. So don't worry about that. Like I said, it's always darkest before the dawn, but the moon comes out and totally illuminates everything. Now, with that comes the King of Swords. So maybe there's a situation in a legal issue here that you're dealing with, because the king stands up for might and fight and truth and integrity. And this could be somebody with great wisdom who comes in. It could be a lawyer, an advocate, could be a judge, the crown, whoever comes in, and they come in here to give you wise advice. This, I always say, lucky is the person who takes counsel from this. If you're dealing with situations you don't understand, then this might be the card that says you need to retain a lawyer or somebody, a notary, somebody who's able to decipher and to look between the lines for you and let you know how you proceed. But the King of Swords, he stands for integrity, and he goes after what he wants. And come what may, the truth will free you. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Leos, this was an interesting reading because starting off, we talked about nurturing what you grow, and you're planting your seeds here, and it came right in. So definitely your hard work is paying off. The end of hard times is starting to present itself now. You feel as though you've been rescued, and you're tapping into your higher power, realizing that you are stronger than you ever believed you were, and you're being guided. So on that note, have a great day, a beautiful, positive week, and know that I always send you lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon, Leo.